Hello everyone, and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a what fits in this Daisy Rose Wristlet. I bought this a few months ago and they do still have them available at walmart.com. This is a Louis Vuitton inspired piece in the Damier Ebene. It does not have any of the Louis Vuitton insignia or anything on it. However, this replicates that pattern. So let me share with you the inside if you have not seen my unboxing video of this particular wristlet. They do also have them in different colors at walmart.com. Just type in Daisy Rose and you'll see all of the items that they offer. They do have solid colors as well if the checkerboard print is not your thing. So on the inside I do have a few cards. In the card slots, there is a stamp that says Daisy Rose. There are 6 card slots on that side, and then on the other side there is a long slip pocket. So if you were going to just have a quick run to the store and you just needed a few things to carry with you, this is rather slim. It's not very heavy. You're not going to be able to fit a whole lot in here, but you do have this wristlet strap to keep it on your wrist. So because I have my cards in the card slots, you can also put your ID in there as well. I wouldn't necessarily have to use my card case, although you could use a card case in there, but keep in mind that, like I said, this is very slim. So if you do decide to use or put your phone in this wristlet, that will limit how much space you will have in there. So for me, I don't really take a whole lot to the store, but I will show you a few things. I do have a check register on there. This is a brand new one just for reference. So I have that, and if you wanted to just take some cash and you don't take a check register, I mean, obviously that's up to you. So this actually fits right down inside the slip pocket on the inside. I will say though that in doing so, it's not very deep. It tends to stick up a little bit. See how far that sticks up in there? The slip pocket's not very deep. It does not go the whole way down to the bottom of the wristlet. If I were to take the check register out and just have cash in there, that is what it looks like with just the cash, and then of course your cards on the other side. So if you just took your license and some cash with you, and if you decided to take some coin with you, I have this little key pouch. I do have a Daisy Rose like this, and it is about the same size as this one. This one is a Rita Messy one that I got in a 2-pack a while ago. I haven't seen that on Amazon in quite some time, so these ones are probably not available. However, you could get the Daisy Rose in the Damier Ebene print, and it won't have the Louis Vuitton. Or if you have a Louis Vuitton one, I believe the Louis Vuitton is a little bit smaller. I do have a Louis Vuitton, however, maybe I'll do a compare of the Daisy Rose and my Louis Vuitton key pouch in a future video, so stay tuned for that. Okay, so if you do decide to put your coin in here, you could put it down inside there, but that takes up quite a bit of room. Same with your keys. Now I do have a set of keys in here. My husband and I do have 2 vehicles. However, like I said, I have a set of keys in there. If I do decide to put my phone in there, I am currently using, for the purpose of this video, my husband's iPhone 6S Plus, because I am recording with mine. That actually takes up quite a bit of room, and especially if you have a bulky case on your phone, depending on the phone that you have, you're not going to be able to fit a whole lot in this little wristlet. So let me share with you what this looks like. So far I have some cash in there and I have some cards in there, and then of course you're going to need your mask. And now this mask, I did make a mask, however we bought this one from Vera Bradley, and this one is just a cotton face mask in the blush pink. And you can buy the little insert for it as well, and that's what this looks like. So For the purpose of this video, I'm going to share with you how this fits in here. Alright, so put my mask in there. Say, for instance, I'm just going to the store, put my mask in there, and then my hand sanitizer. This is the Crisp Morning Air from Bath & Body Works. That'll go right down inside there. And if I wanted to maybe take a lip gloss, so this is the Burt's Bees Guava, and that's a real slim lip gloss. And then of course this is just a pencil, a mechanical pencil that I have, so I put that down in there. And this is what that looks like. Okay, and then of course the phone. So let me put the phone in there and then put all this stuff. Let me just put the phone in there too. So, and I'll put this stuff back in. Okay, so this is the phone. Now I know the newer phones aren't quite this long, but let me share with you what that looks like. So there's the phone. And of course, if you're putting your phone in there, you're not going to want to put your keys in there because they may scratch the screen. So let me put in the lip gloss. And there's room on the side to actually stand up the lip gloss. And of course, the mask can go in there, and the pencil. And that's what that looks like. Hope you can see that very good. Okay, and then what's really nice about this wristlet is the wristlet strap, because this little clip is rather large. This part here where it clips to is not very large, but this is rather large. So if you do want to use this for your keys, you could, or if you had something like this, you could use this for your keys. Now this is, you can still buy these from eBay, or you can get one from Louis Vuitton if you want to, if you want to purchase one from there, and then it wouldn't have this little hook. The Louis Vuitton ones and the Coach ones don't have this little hook. However, this one I got from, I think, Amazon a while ago. It came in a 2-pack. This actually, let me see if this will fit on the side here, and I'll show you what this looks like. If I were to clip this, like say for instance, if I was taking this set of keys, put my hand sanitizer in there, because we do need that. Let me zip that closed. That's what this looks like. And of course, putting the keys on there makes it a little bit heavier. However, that's what that looks like. So that doesn't look bad. Or you can even put this in your pocket, or if you have pockets, or you can hook this to your belt loop if you have belt loops. Okay, so that's what that looks like on there. Now I do also have a set of keys in this little key pouch right here that I showed you, and that does fit really nicely in there. And I can also hook this to this, and then the hardware would match. Let me show you what this looks like here. And I'm hooking it to the wristlet strap hook because this little hook is too big to fit in that little hook. So that's what that looks like. And the Daisy Rose one would look the same as that. And it is kind of heavy on there. If you that would be kind of heavy with all the stuff that I have in there. However, if you do have an OtterBox case for your phone and you hook that, like if you have like a phone holster or that sort of thing, and you don't need to have your phone in here, then that gives you a little bit more room, because the phone makes this really rigid on the inside, so it limits what you can put in there. So if I say for instance I had a phone holster for my phone and I wanted to wear it on my hip, I could technically put this, do one of two things. I can either leave my keys in this little pouch and put it in here, and then I could still have, let's see, so I have my cards, my cash, my keys, my hand sanitizer, and then if I wanted to take a little lip gloss, my mask, okay, and then my check register, I can put that in here, and then my pencil, and maybe I might want to take some lotion. Okay, so that's what this looks like without my phone. See all that in there? I've got my lotion, my check register, my mask. And then down, let me just move a few of these things so you can see. I have the keys right there, the lip gloss is in there, and then the hand sanitizer's just tucked over there on the side. Let me just put those in there. And then we'll zip it up and see what that looks like. Okay, so that doesn't look bad. So you have all of that in there. And it doesn't really bulk out too much. And then that's a little bit lighter because you don't have the heavy phone. Not a whole lot lighter, but a little bit lighter. You have your phone, you know, separate from your wristlet here. You can always, sometimes people just carry their phones. So if you want to just carry your phone, there you go. Just carry your phone. So that's also an option. You can also, I can also probably fit maybe these earbuds in here. Let me just see. Just move the lip gloss and put those, kind of tuck those down. And now I have this little Top Home little leather clip thing for my earbuds, and it works well for the charging cords as well. I do have another video on that if you're interested in watching that one. Okay, so I put that in there. Let me just see. The lotion's kind of, let me see. Maybe I need to turn the lotion around. Let's just see. It makes it a little bit bulkier. However, if you really want to take all of that, it still zips closed. And that's what it looks like. It makes it a little bit fatter. But literally you have your cards, so you wouldn't need a card case. You have lip gloss, so you wouldn't need lipstick. And you have your keys in there already, so you wouldn't necessarily need those keys. And of course you could carry your phone. So that's what that looks like. And you can also use this as a catch-all in your handbag. And then you can put all your little essentials in here if you want to do that. So that's what that looks like. And then if you also, like if you didn't want to use if you had more cards that you wanted to take, you could put a card case in there. Put your mask in there. If you didn't want to take lotion, take your phones with you. Obviously your pencil, a slim lip gloss here. Hope you could see all that in the viewfinder there. And then you can have that looking like that in there. Since you don't have your keys in there, you could take a lotion if you wanted to. And then maybe you did want to take a lip gloss. So you can zip that up there, and that's how that looks. It does make the zipper look a little wonky, however, there's a lot in there. And because this is Daisy Rose, this coated canvas is rather thick feeling, so I don't know that that's going to stretch out, I'll be honest, and it does not bother me. And then of course, if you wanted to hook this to the side, like I showed you before, with your little clip here, you could. You could also hook this. I don't know if you could hook that to that or not. Let me see. Wouldn't that be something if you, I don't know if I'd want to hook that to the zipper. You know what? You can hook that to the zipper pull. And then you can have this like this. If you wanted to do it that way, you can do that way as well. My only concern would be is see how that's pulling. It might open that. So you don't want to do that. I wouldn't do that. Even though it does fit there, I would want to put it on here, because that does fit nicely there. And this is just your keys, and you can also use this for cards as well if you wanted to do that. So, and that's how that looks. You got everything in there. The only thing that I didn't put in there was my phone. Out of everything that was on here, that's the only thing I didn't put in here was that. And I can literally put this on my wrist and carry my phone, and I'm good to go. So, alright. So that's how that looks. Now, I don't know, everyone carries different things, and so obviously the essentials are going to be different for different people. My essentials obviously are going to be different than your essentials, potentially. I wouldn't necessarily carry a lipstick. I might carry a lip gloss, I do like having lotion. I wouldn't carry my card case because I have my cards inside, my essential cards that I would need. I would carry my check register with my pencil. I would probably carry my ear pods things here. If you do have the AirPods, they would fit down in there as well, potentially, depending on which ones you have. And of course, you know, your mask. So these would be the essentials that I would carry myself. Check register, some cash, my cards, my hand sanitizer, my face mask with the filter that goes along with it, or my other face mask that I did make. And then I would have my earbud if I wanted to talk to my husband, or my earphones. That would work as well. And then, so this is what I would carry. And that way, like this is going to potentially be like my not my AirPods, but my earbud. I'd actually have that in my ear, so I wouldn't really carry those. So I have my hand sanitizer, my lip gloss, if I wanted to do that, my mask, my pencil, and then actually I would probably put my phone down in there. However, I have a big chunky case for my phone, and because I'm filming with it right now, I'm not going to be putting that in there. I'd probably just, I also have a holster for my phone, honestly, so I'd probably put that on my belt or something of that nature. Now if I didn't want to put I'm just going to say for instance my keys, okay? Say for instance I didn't want to carry this for my keys, but I'm going to carry maybe this key fob. Maybe I don't want to have these other keys on there. I could, let me share with you what that looks like. Now obviously I'll protect my husband's phone from anything I'm just showing you on there. So this key fob, if I move the phone over, can go in the end, and then the keys can potentially be on top. And let me show you what that looks like. Say for instance I still want to take my lip gloss and maybe my pencil. Actually, my pencil, and then I will take maybe my I'll take the hand sanitizer out so I can show you what that looks like. Okay, so I have my check register, the phone, the mask. My keys are down next to the phone with these keys kind of laying on top there. And then I would put my pencil and my hand sanitizer in there. And I could potentially put this little lip gloss because it's really thin. So let's see what that looks like. Alright, look at that. It nicely closes. Okay. And that doesn't look bad. So if you don't have real thick keys, you could tuck them down inside your phone if your phone has a slim case, or if your phone isn't quite as tall as that, you could do that. So that is pretty awesome on there because the little key fob, it just sits down inside there next to the phone. Now if I had my case, obviously that would take up a lot more room. The OtterBox cases is what I have. That would take up quite a bit of room on there. So that's what that looks like. And then you could also, if you wanted to, you could still use this little pouch. And let me show you what this is kind of cool, because let's just see. Say for instance, I'm putting those in there like that. Maybe I would want to put my lotion in there. So that still shuts with all of that in there. And say I wanted to put my hand sanitizer in there, which, I don't know, maybe my AirPods or my earbuds, maybe not. Anyway, maybe I could do that, and then I could potentially, let me just show you something here. I could put my mask, if I wanted to do that, in this little pouch. So then you'd have your mask and your hand sanitizer separate from the rest of your stuff. That does kind of bulk it out a little bit, but then you can hook this to the side, and then inside here you would have your keys, nice and careful, and then you would still be able to put a few other things here. And of course I'm putting the stuff on the back side of the phone, not on the front where the screen is. Even though we do have a screen protector on our phones, I just want to share with you what this looks like. There. And I did take my sanitizer and my mask and put it in this little pouch. And that's what that looks like. But overall, if you don't have a whole lot that you're taking with you, and that's how it zips. This actually is a nice size wristlet. And depending on what you take is how heavy this is going to be. It is very nice to take, that way you have something on you, or with you rather, that's not so big and bulky. Okay, so this is all the stuff I was able to take in there. I'm leaving my cards in there just to share with you these items here, and that's what it looks like inside with my cards. Okay, so there you have it. That's what fits. And of course, everyone's essentials are going to be different. My essentials, obviously, I might carry something, you know, obviously different than anyone else, because everyone's individual and they carry different things. So, but as you notice, all my essentials were in there. I did want to do a quick video on what fits on in here. So I hope everyone enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. If you like this content, please feel free to subscribe or consider subscribing. I want to thank all of those that have subscribed so far to my channel. And as always, I hope you all have a safe and happy evening, and I will talk to you all soon. Bye.